Sobrano swaye bribie wawa Lusudi unkomo Ebweni anto ye iwama Etifini ana force wonimuwa Eya disyandye Estresse obrayo kuba Beja weni Shenyame Oyono kwafo Sitrachi uswa Jawano semuye Sobrano swaye bibie wawa Susudi unkomo Ebweni ato ye iwama Etifini ana force wonimuwa Eya disyandye Estresse oberayo kuba Beja weni Shenyame
You're tuning to Entertainment GH with Ola Michael on NIT 100.9
Vampire Kawasem Chire Okasienwa When you toye iwama Asafwera de Ojin.
A very good morning to you. Emo Bibiache, NIT 100.9 FM, studio, baby, I will be a mid-in Chiakesi, a free ship house, Edinburgh.
Make us sorry, the best yes, yeah, can't say, oh, but show down, yes, you. Was anyway, Akakakra, Nandiachi. Anora, and any hotna soon to me. If Google, we are going to try. Say, Ujamwana, Papa, Beja, Weni, Shinyame, Oyano, Quaffo. Make us sorry, the best yes, yeah. Can't say, oh, but show me down, yes, you was anyway. Akakakra, Nandiachi. Anora, and any hotna soon to me. Google, you'll be a track. Say, Ujamwana, Papa, Beja, Wani, Shenyame, Oyono, Quaffo. Eti, Vampire Kawasem Chire, Okasia, Vampire. When you told you wama, as I were at Eti, Vampire Kawasem Chire, Okasia, when you told you wama, the Tiffany force when you are.
Ambassador, my Dr. Frederick, and Ambassador, my GM, Murray Kennedy at Santiose. NIT FM channel manager, Rakusi Abuachi. Rema Bankron in Naya Bois.
I said, Trachi, Uswa, Jawana Samuye.
So it is social media.
Susudi unkomo, e bweni ato ye iwama, e tifini anafuose unimua.
All right. So let's go into the trends, right?
Don't worry. I
got
is that because you're going from Mananaiba? I said, don't worry, I got you. Okay. How you doing? Okay. You look yummy today. You look scrum delicious. Yeah. You are giving what you're supposed to give. Anyway, me the mean some air shots here, dear. What's it? And the big catcher says we drew a Makola law school on one. Almost if we drew Makola law school on me to family say I me Esquire. Almost about me Esquire crack was and then the giant. Wow, the baby, we'll take you to the law. Pacho, leave my baby alone. Anyway, me the mean some air shots.
Kaswa akwele janshi.
Kaswa lives matter. Ne or Friday teachers abesha beduma man. Kaswa lives matter. Me say ma me dey sha say die na say yesterday was the traditional marriage for Davido and Chioma and it was nothing short of amazing. All the celebrities are like lots of the celebrities were there. Ghanaian blogger GH Hyper was there. Your friend said Olamide was there. Fireboy DML was there, Chike was there. Well, a lot of Nipan their dorsal. And it was started in so now Shen Tarian out to say Jaya and Tarian wherefore. Now you're Koban. This is what we call a celebrity wedding. Now, same Monday, a story that me and in Nigeria for 20 years. Juma Mudia did what TikTok. Nigeria for I'll be single for life. Anyway, it's congratulations to them wherever they are. We wish them lifelong happiness, more children, more blessing. Yes. May they twice. Because I all understanding wives in omo head mistress ni Chioma. Chioma de nukru jiti emfa de o ko tisi yare be nukru emfa no because waja to me say she's okay with the cheating man. Na Nigeria for antia so mo say me frontal page obi say my basa said dey. I have been through a lot. It was quite funny though. Obviously, I'll be single for life. And I'm saying, okay, thank you, ma. Anyway.
I don't know. Who are evidence of Obichi?
What's it? The girls now the babu in behind. And the baby mama is no. Oh, you see, this one is like it's on the internet. Na say obunko to do wo soon.
Wakacho say for the area branding.
Oh, the internet maker says it is not a deal breaker for her. So, or Kofa Brain Crash, she doesn't mind. So, who Kuna say or multiple partners? If your friend is saying, Patapai di. Then tell my beggar said they will go to see one of the say, I ran and Nunquani is near you. But to about your pH balance is off. But not everybody minds that. So, anyway, I said this walk of us, see me, baby, on my somebody, but I'm going to be with TikTok. But like I said, I wish them a lifelong happiness. Maybe me can be worried that the video be done. I'll take him and all his baggage and his luggage and all the baby mama drama. Because somebody will say they would rather cry in a Lamborghini or a G-Wagon or a Rolls Royce than cry in Trotro. Yes, or than be happy on a bicycle. Intinu. Yes. Obiane ne chase. Me twice we dear not just say
marriage is for the matured.
Are you shading me right now?
You're married, aren't you?
But like, okay.
And I'm saying it's for the mature.
Of course. Hey, you know when I was single, nah. I mean, me a single
sure
now.
Before you married, there were things that would have made you stop.
Ha!
Like
Me say yeah, me worry that me want a radio. So no more cancel. Me say me never ever. I would never. And then the married woman will say that. Don't worry, I won't see us here. And we used to think that now. Obia me oh boy, I mean not there. But when they tell you that it is really different, Ola, nothing can prepare your mind for it. Ejuma wonya ya shada ma certificate self fakode. Wa unzuru. Ejuma bia usie wie ne about certificate. Marriage nko do I say jeko no testing nothing. Because they know that it's not easy. Marriage is not for the it's not for the weak stomach.
Yeah, that's why it says for the mature.
It really is. It really is because Jai.
And see how frustrated their lives become.
But if they, you know that the thing is that,
especially women.
but the thing is that in all honesty, if they have all been in it before, Naka, you won't kill yourself like that.
If you are what?
Like, you almost said they are really missing so much, and but in all honesty, I always say this. I said it before I was married, and I'm saying it now. I don't know.
It's a big job. I'm married.
It's not the big deal, but if you don't marry, you will not die. If once you can have children, you will not die. And a lot of women that are there, knowing how independent they are and all that. I have some friends that they want to get married, and I'm looking at them like, you can't. And then sometimes when you say it, they're like, why you dear? And easy, yes. What's my worry?
The position
Mm-hmm.
gives you a different perspective.
Of course.
If you were not married
Mm-hmm.
and you were 42, 43,
You think I would have been
44,
bothered?
45, I've said it differently.
I bet. And I wouldn't say the women who have been married before, no do 45, 46, they are not bothered about marriage anymore. They are worried down.
Some of them are bothered.
Really?
But most of the women who are divorced are sleeping around with married men.
Do you know why they do that? I read this thing about a
And
woman.
they are hoping that the men would leave their wives. married.
Divorcees.
Yeah.
The OLA, have you seen them?
Yes.
Divorcee.
Yes. And they say they've now found their soulmate.
So the husband was not the soulmate.
So it depends on your position.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is a deja vu.
You think this has happened before?
Yeah.
And I also wonder because it hasn't. I haven't worn this dress here before. So,
Wow.
yeah.
What he said reminded me. For me,
Okay. You're no kind.
it reminded me that we're having
This
kind of
conversation before.
And he said what he said.
Oh. And maybe I'm each well. Maybe I never even see Kaiwadai.
Nothing will happen.
No, I mean in
Only
a
sorrow. Anyway,
no.
so
Mhm.
your position
Mhm.
tells your story.
Mm.
I'm not. If somebody loses a child
Mhm.
and you've not lost one before, you will not feel it.
You can never say I know how you feel.
If somebody loses a parent, a loved one, now won't lose be that.
You can
You
never-
only say, "Oh, I know how you feel."
You can't even say that.
Oh man, I have said that to a lot of people.
I
just
know
to
how you
encourage
feel.
them.
Hey.
But sometimes I only tell, look, I've not been in your situation.
Mhm. Mhm.
I can tell you how you feel and how you should feel. But I can only tell you that
Yeah,
pain
very fine.
is not permanent. Full stop. But people will say, oh, I know how you feel. I know how you
You
feel.
don't
I know what you're going through. Man, you don't know what
You
you're
don't know.
going
You
through.
don't
We
know.
only say that to encourage.
I'm very particular about those things. I never tell somebody I know how they feel if I've never been in their situation.
You not being married is a different perspective.
Mhm.
You married is a different perspective.
You divorced is a
You
different
divorced
perspective.
is a different perspective.
Life gives us perspective in every stage we
And
go.
as an open bro for some the real
Yeah.
and I CNN.
Yeah, one could divorce more was
You know, life gives us
say nyame
perspective. I
chewa
can't say
dom na wunya sa wisdom na omo ye different. The way they handle and carry things because and you be now between go through that process and life will be better for you.
Yeah.
It can get worse. It can get messy. Enti say what would di ho na untufu ana unsere mpaebo unte ho ase na odo nkomo nyina be ko nipa mu na de bia people's perspective na we deliver you will mess up.
You mess up.
All right.
Say
So,
to social issues now. Okay.
so Nana Kojo says, well, I have not to leave a marriage.
No. Ha. Nothing has happened, sir. If something happened,
No.
if not
you don't
where you want me to go?
No,
He just
even
wants you to have that perspective of Omwa
Omo divorce.
and Omwa divorce and what they are going through.
Omo worrying there. I've been there.
You were young. Trust me,
You think I was
you were young.
Ola.
okay because
You're
I'm
not
married
even up
before
to
it.
30.
Yeah, I was
Men
20.
can't say some way that my men can't experience back watch. So when I had to go differently with my partner,
Mhm.
it was okay. I was upset. I was mad. I wanted to pour things out. I wanted to go public. I wanted to say things. But my mom asked me, "Wouldn't so go about no hufi and we go hufi?" na wogu no ho fi re na awurade hu konkrom no ma wadom sɛ mo nsa mo mu bio mu a
oni bu obewu no
obede. Now when I meet any girl, I remember her more and then I miss her more.
Who's your banner?
Yes.
What feel ex?
When I remember say can no man edi sam pempen so buy no, I was human about it.
Until a wolf for ten.
No. The CB and we were human about it. But if yenya abotre Emma perspective nkrofo e buy ntem and a boy na yekọ de.
Okay.
Sometimes you just need to be quiet and allow the person to pour out her emotions and later on find a genuine way to apologize or make up. Don't throw people's feelings anyhow. Because when it comes and it's hurting, you will regret classic kawankum.
All right. This is young Cosway.
What's it mean, Jair? Hey, me to us one. Me if you adult, and me no else so. Recently, Fuse ODG the new by I think it was it's Kiki. The challenge is called Kiki Challenge. Our girls are in nun outfits, holding rosaries and Bibles. The next slide, you see that they are in lingeries and bikinis on a bed and then doing the Tyler things and all. And no, if you don't feel like that is disrespectful, I think it's a man higher than me. No, see, she felt like that was disrespectful to God. And no one now will be better say someone should find me a fierce picture. The one she was in the nun dress. I want to see something. And I say, I've never been in a nun's dress. I've never been the type to directly play in God's face. The plan is not to stay in sin, but to move towards a path of righteousness. And now Obibe replies, I thought you were detached from colonial brainwashing ideologies. I even thought you were atheists like myself. I'm curious why why the sudden reverence for the things of the Most High. And also people are known to be more conservative as they age. Is that what has happened? And if you others say, I was born in a Christian home. I worship Jesus all my life. Yes, at one point I wanted to find God on my own and run away from the church. I felt empty when I stopped worshiping Christ. Now I'm back in Christ and no one can tell me otherwise. If you think I'm brainwashed, then let me be. I don't need to be saved. Not to say if you're other person or church say, there was a time when she didn't believe it, like oswe free na me ho kakra se na doctrines ni nema ni bi no as enini nsi ensisi ni how ensisi so mano na doctrines ni bi, because I think I've had this banter with her before physically about God and Christianity and all that. At that time I think she was utmu se na on tiase papa and I say osi on the no Jesus nema ni but ojitum osi I ono she was born in a Christian home. Enti no sway no after the do baby no or feel empty. I said something is missing because we had the idea to see idea. Call it brainwashing or whatever, but she's all for Christ. Amen. Amen. It's immediate. Hey. I feel the vibe.
Enter, sorry.
Well,
Role.
yeah. Oba. Champion role mati di ni wa mi hu ni pa. Say dem abo abra mo fanche me. Enti no Mabel Tiwa Roxin wa won kai di no. Me share na me adanka bon spare me defe. Ona na etu no video no kai na say oboduku bia o ye defe at that time she was very young. And then I all can say, hey, so no can go be defe remix o. No tin no do say me bi put na abonyum no. Oto my friends ma. What is that? You real nyom no say dey. Is that the remix ni na academy? But you ain't here.
No. Nams na you for na abo anyum yi ase. No we are no de na ntina because omo akwa na create. Emi say me man na create anyum no. Because omo ni first one wo 19 years na second one ntina be say bi omo na Say, it be a woman of you and the Oma criti. And son of Mobeka Chams, the mamma, and go for your one, you know. I said, I won't remix now by you. I can't conform. Yes. The mamma made the anaka. No, you not go to say, and a couple of one. Me never money say. Say, don't say that it's a line. Okay. She gave you a better some more than Kaka. I'm a more than Kaka. Different. Say, a current one, the Brofoka craft. Oh, Amma, and also I any. And the Incolani and a mamma Jenny, a bass, did not be cool.
Into Ola was not doing in the manner of 19 when I'm both different my remix. Now I'm going to say, hey, it's what you when any public baby when now share professionalism woman man for record and I say like what's going on? I think it's and then the remix no academy. And I say, oh, you know, you would do a remix of Fabra.
And you ring any idea.
No, I miss someone out to into a remix of Fabra. It's the other singer keke.
She's a performer.
Ah, okay, it's your trauma and say over to be.
Send you on Detroit. Or not or performing.
Oh, but send go for
be. So I remix this Okohun Kwame make.
Sound.
Of course, send you any idea.
Oh.
Why you want money at Chiaka? Your Ekas and Coberum is a Tiwajai at the church. Trasso. Unim send you know, you maybe an aquarium. Thank you.
Ola Kim Paluta. Okay, time oba United Showbiz. Radio presenter a friend or Hineba. I think it's minim radio station kwa Oyejuma. Is it Power? Yeah, I think it's Power FM. And Power FM. Yeah. So Ohiniba after King Paluta went to meet the vice president had a lot of like unkind things to say, or a lot of people had unkind things to say. Was it? Was it?
The things he said are they printable.
But it was a printable crab, but stay and yeah. I say, I didn't tricky with spirit. You know. Oh, okay. So okay.
It's okay for him to feel that way.
Okay, so well then he made some comments about Kim Paluta going to meet the vice president, and when Kim Paluta came on the United Showbiz, I said, I can't cast him. At the anchor, listen, I dream one now because why do you say those things? And Ohinimba is quite pissed. I was saying I'm crazy now, dream one. I don't know about cancer. When you know video, why you be a
Pollutant, you to penny. Maybe we need a word with the car. Men you and your taboo consider them. What do you say? Yamau taboo suffer consider them until your achievement. What could be one no? Dim me wa hine babu ama beniatem say. I'm crazy imagining.
I dream better that quality. I'm crying down it man because
that man was she won. And we see a yamau.
I think say your kind of Paluta response is adequate enough.
You think for what he said, he deserves that reply?
Even for what he's saying now.
Yeah, like he deserves.
If he's the one he responded to.
Yeah, I know what was Kim. How can a Paluta?
Maybe I know German because a lot of people said the stuff.
But once I think this man's own went quite viral because he like on the na yakakra.
Okay.
I don't remember the things he said.
I know Paluta said I mean that's right. I would have said.
Because like you are saying, if he's really an NDC man, not just saying so, but so just president, former president, mama friend now. So I'm better campaign bas no want to the
boy has said that on no way in business. If you call him Beniska, he will come.
Yes, you can see
election where he become
the politicians, they can't give us everlasting life or knowledge. It's the only thing they'll give us is money.
They are taking care of their family.
Exactly. It's wouldn't be a D. Actually, available 1% campaign, mama.
You know, or
Bumbra.
Modin, and I'm kind of saying,
yeah.
Modin.
Was it a
na sebi or him, but wouldn't him say, maybe I would name. I want to I'm a mechanic crash. And your affiliation and Kawon Kanyok. And Kawo MPP, Kawon Kasani.
Of course.
And I think a Paluta by a JDM platform. So,
and you wouldn't be saying this.
I won't say this. The patch of Munya, the industry, my wife, politics.
I'm
not saying this because it's political. I'm saying this because look, so say boys in so hunyansa. O friend na obetria obeba.
Next 4 years will be for friend now. Because the money will give you one time. No, allow to me go shows 10 crown here as a
make us say, hey, JM.
And then you'll be nice, Legonda, be nice.
JM, Adaroma, and Obinia is Legon, Dia or DJ as so, and to honest, you did not
You see?
We should move beyond that.
And then I think that there is one thing we should stop as guys. Okay, I think right now we're shifting. First, now, so who support NDC and a year, but he said, I quite say, baby, I support here.
As we did here, Kenya, the country called Kenya.
Oh,
do you know why? The introduction of a levy that is similar to e-levy and even less in percentage
than e-levy. Obama's sister crowd. I
saw a video of Omako Parliament House. I called says Honomora cafeteria no Mudinia.
But people died later. Police started to tear gas who almost so.
The point is, what we were so patient about, they are not.
For that we should be grateful.
And let me say this, and I want you to write it down. This coming election is going to be very difficult.
This coming election
is going to be very difficult for Ghanaians. The smart ones will earn more. The non-smart ones will be the same they are. Now, the results of this election will go for the former president. But in 2 years of his leadership, the country will see something nobody has done before, which is going to be very tough. Almost similar to what is going on in Kenya.
Are you prophesying?
Almost similar to what is going on in Kenya, but it will not be in the same magnitude. The youth of this country will rise up against him.
The former president?
Yes.
He's going to win.
And he will suffer for it. And the reason why he's going to suffer for it is because the same people who created a mess are going to engineer that suffering for him. One of the ways he can save himself from the 2027 turmoil is for him to do whatever it takes to retrieve some of the money that has been taken away from the country's coffers. When to me, by 2027, to president. If he's listening or if somebody's listening, they should tell him. But I shouldn't make him feel complacent. He will win. Yes, he will win. But he will suffer by 2027. If he wins and he wants to prevent the suffering, he should do whatever it takes to retrieve some of the monies that have been taken away. Because a lot of Ghanaian money have been taken away.
Illegally?
If it's legal, I will say a lot of Ghanaian money has been taken away and hidden, and he needs to recoup that money to run the country with. On the unlikely event, I'm not saying this politically, but the unlikely event that Baumia wins, oh my God.
What was going to happen? It will be worse?
Not for the nation.
For him?
For him. He should pray he doesn't win, because what is happening after 2024 is difficult for any leader in this country. So if I were Baumia, I'd rather want to wait for the 4 years and maybe strike again after the 4 years. Because the mess you are coming to meet, yes, sister, puncheni wu ana hu ne tenten. But puncheni bi bewu, mu be hu ne tenten. Ona abun sa akona. Sa puncheni enam ho no ya life, and so amwa no. Obutu ade so kura wu. But mani wu. The money be twe. Now be hu say, "Hey, say na wo wasa." So this is what is likely to happen 2024 December 7th afterwards all the way to 2027. Yeah, I'm fancy. Why?
Hey, Odi Shenkom, Ozoi. It's me to my same sweet dear. Not just say. Anyways, a happy a happy birthday to our own veteran Ghanaian actress Grace Omabo, aka Mame Dokno. 79 years. Wow. Baby will be God bless you. May you live to be 104.3 or 100.9. Like Koswana Kuanim, and I won't you will not be bedridden, Debbie. It will come with strength. Obe sorry waka. That horse had 10 years. You trim cry we used to dim the mouth. Seriously scada. Be appeal for fun that you trim we used to dim.
Amen.
Yeah. By the fireside, the wire mind you feed.
I mean, Shama, me doctor.
Yeah, my mission will be
On the nana no ne wabre, they would love to see her very old.
I won't even nana no more.
They would love to see her very old.
She will be very old. She will be.
And she's a sweet woman.
Very, very. Me say because 7 grades. No one no much say in Cateboga advert no. It's about you squad in there original reels is there. I mean in Cateboga near just so and one na any judge. Say by the first year na me school for no me. They be say the whole school in age and Cateboga and one. And by the fire side you go, but I think some of them went to my school. So my don't know the MC infinity.
Need 100.
Let me ask me a child actress. Ola, right now I think Funny Face has started again. Last week we saw a story of last week a story say on according neighbor fee. I just said you food didn't say I girl if you on the motion or what did you get not them then it was a whole lot. Today it is for medical and Chris Wado. Edorson. The thing I say medical and Chris Wado you know money Vanessa. Now Vanessa Vanessa a prostitute. Oh no. Yes, got a friend prostitute.
You use that word?
I shall only bro for your name. Prostitute and a harlot.
And a hoe.
Harlot and a hoe. Another B word. It's your sin.
No, he said that.
Or sin it and they say senior or see on no senior yeah I shall now when you go share master I shall no falling my master I shall because on no junior. Vanessa no on trick what you know. Mami media day why? Or say Ginger me. Or we also know the Ginger me last Joyce, what you are looking for, you will get it. Yo, as for me, I'm cheap, very cheap. Man Ashawo, that's why I met Vanessa. But one Ashawo will be master past the other Ashawo. So the new Ashawo fell in love with the master Ashawo and told her everything about his life. Because the new Ashawo told the master Ashawo, because of these beautiful twin daughters God has blessed us with, let's stop this Ashawo life. Guess what? The master Ashawo slept with 3 of his friends and 2 of his uncles. Not just a Vanessa and then from Yensa. And then what from you nada. Bro, for the say or started about Vanessa Dino started say or she slept with 2 of his uncles and no 3 of his uncles, 3 of his friends and 2 of his uncles. The master Ashawo really hurt the feeling of the junior Ashawo. Hey Vanessa, I feel we're in the Oh, but I'm a how and why? I can't sleep. AMG Medical, bro, you day. It is well, okay. We go survive. It's here for Sebi.
Is he having an episode?
Or say take money, give your mother start some bakery shop. Ojain, you take go give another master Ashawo, Vanessa classmates. I be yourself, you sleep with Vanessa 3 times before on 3 different occasions. Just when you know your boss Chris Wado kweku to the chop am, then you are. Was say chopping Vanessa come any medical AD. I'm on so the
same person who came to beg issue by Okase. I know what
you are going through. No, the same person Okase or Patelis or Facho or Branch they should come and work with him again.
The same person.
That same person, yes, that same person.
And now or describing the ex as
Ashawo.
Who can we say about?
Say
what you say about your ex.
Says more about
remind Funny Face for me.
What you say about your ex defines who you are.
What you do what?
What you say about your ex defines who you are.
Say who do ex at them? Who do what?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sure it's a Funny Face at you. And I remember.
Exactly.
No, yeah, Shawo na na obutu so.
It wouldn't him say one for 3 or family and now 3.
And now
wouldn't say Chris what the medical in a dream now.
And now that's one.
Na Isaiah ya catch ye
And now.
Aye, you know
what I so say who soon say my own who am how.
Aye.
Ne picture me who ye Ella ne Bella Bonechi.
And what me shows after free in Cheng. I'm say girl no free in chance oh. I miss so kwada psychiatric I didn't call and share no back. I don't think he has seen the children again. I don't think he has.
See, no matter what happens between you and your ex,
don't come on social media.
Don't come on social media insulting. Because so insulting is why I shall next way.
And at the end of the day, you just know that we do not care. Exactly. Everybody has their own drama and their own issues. Nobody can come and talk about your own fully grown man who has got to make his own choice.
Obejina baby. Edit dinner ex attempt. Friend a show.
I am not on your bar.
Or your bar phone.
Ni baby nye.
Na musuo san kan krass or san no ba.
And now san ko back na ukodi ba ku say ya.
You dey go back. At that point a would din attempt no.
Oba baby.
Who said the wo kafa no bia no ye no multiple where Jimmy chain. And unfortunately, what's an no ba. And granny and ma. Hey, funny face.
And then you see, in future, one day when these kids go, you will come and say that she has polluted the children's minds.
And but internet will never forget.
It will always be there.
It's Even if she doesn't say anything,
Mami no na ya show muno because at this point, ono na ya shen kranu.
Abina. Funny face say, "Otia, we uncle delete adewe." Na on patcho. Na on pem for momon delete free internet so. As I deal with that so can internet so na funny face be bo ela ne belle de nyame betua ne.
No olana nye wepe no go delete. Be.
No, media we na hurt me like you describe mama me as a shower.
Is this the first time?
Now we say we bomb memo money na da ne wo fan so. Wajimi. Unim nyansa. And crying, you know.
And they will come and see it.
But now they should be about 4 years.
Yeah.
Give them the next 5 years.
They would be grown.
They can read. They can be on the internet.
Yeah.
It is a word, ja. That's what Sebi. Let me just believe say he's in this episode.
I think he's in
let me believe say yeah.
Because I think recently videos are I think the past 3 videos are one he was in the rain say by the sea cleansing himself. The next one was
when after the accident, police station, prison, back and forth.
And then I think a week ago and 3 days ago, the other one was when he went to his neighbor's house and he was doing a video and he was insulting the girl and all. See, and this one.
Young country funny face say, baby a Jimina could do no. I didn't work funny Vanessa on made a memphis send the baby mama. I want anyone back 3 as a sign of Uncle delete. Don't patch up. Now some people be good on internet. Now won't delete traces of it.
Everything because the children maybe they say
that's a why ne musuon kano. Now ada obebo ela ne belle din bia se wa fi omu bia nyam betua ne ada obebo omu din no obedo omu mu be ka sempa bia nyam betua ne because you don't do that to a woman.
And then my point is like I said obi wa adachi bi ebi ankrani benyi no mu you blame the woman for destroying you to the children. But when they go on the internet and they see these things,
how is you going to blame the lady for this when you have this evidence? I will come memo money or mama miada.
Exactly.
To the point that I was saying wo fa kra ni nada. Brother.
Also wo fa me.
Sabi unko na wa adwemu yare.
Also wo fa no, but if it is truly adwemu yare so, then can you blame him? Because once you lose something, it's nothing you do is of your own accord. And I'm
gonna say bipolar.
I think
if he takes his medication, will be okay.
The medication to a bit they say they don't like the side effects and all that.
And you're not correct. They are lying to you.
Oh, can you
better now? Lady way better now. A friend saying, Joyce
Jijo Mensa.
What did she say? If you take the medication, you are okay. If you are taking a particular medication and having side effects, it's as simple as that. They are making excuses to be creating this nonsense.
You could hear the pain in your voice.
The way I will see canon may not be exactly how it is. Look, a drew be a woman we are side effect. It's in a drew ye share wapumudin, ye share nipa bino, ya chere duru ebebo anto obi tie ne ya obi obe no ye be kai say at the stage I won e bia wonyem arankwa na be no unum any other eduru
painkiller
unum painkiller but at a certain stage you betimi a chese obetimi anum e bia tramadol
yeah
but it has to come with prescription it's in a doctor for no but it will be our side effect and yeah adwuma duru nko but they are making excuses using the side effect no mudi jimmy which should be prevented. I'm sorry to be blunt.
Because I think, I mean, listening to the people that have it, like Kanye West, all those people, no, you could tell that the drugs kind of, it's like you feel like you are not yourself anymore.
It calms you down. There are so many types of it. Even lithium is part of the drugs. It calms you down. Maybe on pet when they are calm.
Yeah, you see,
they want to be hyper.
That is their personality.
And when you are hyper, it's not healthy. Wow. It's not healthy. So why? Let them stop using side effect as excuse. I
mean, I watched documentaries on. There was this guy who had schizophrenia, and then Ola, this guy now dream Ola only Russia 4 years. Like Ola, he believed it all. This is a real life story. The man believed it. After the Otumika Somu station, be omu Juma. Me since I watched those documentaries. No, only say Ola no school, no or any sort of roommate. So say Oreo school only warrior who say the roommate on unkwani. Dear man, dear boy, and a therapist and a psychologist beside say the people you see, do they age? And son and dream say, ni roommate ni age da, ni roommate ni needs be. Oh yeah, akwala, why akwala sa? It's a video on ma. No, you are not real. You are not. You no kwama. You no class who look say what?
You don't need to say that. Look, everybody has voice. Everybody has voice on their mind. Don't you have a voice on your mind?
It's not so. It's not so. They don't tell me to do things.
Relax. Do you have voice on your mind?
My voice, yes.
Do you have voice on your mind?
Yeah, mine.
You hear somebody talk to you.
Yeah, I hear myself. Mind. Yes.
The voice is always in your own vocal texture. So forget about it being yourself or not.
Okay.
But you hear voices.
Yeah, I talk to myself sometimes. Yes.
A Christophobia catcher say, Omuti Holy Ghost walk, make a such and that voice is the same voice on one edge or a tear, but the difference is the content. Who won't me like, I'm sorry, but maybe like what I said some few minutes ago, it cannot be my own voice making me see these things.
Okay.
You see the difference? Yes. Well, my own voice doesn't know the future.
Yeah.
What did I
say? You don't know tomorrow.
I don't know tomorrow. But there's another voice that will tell you the future. This is going to happen.
Oh, you hear it in your head. I thought you dream about it.
Some dream about it. Some you hear it.
Oh, okay.
And sometimes your own soul talks to you. Yeah. If you have that ability, you can hear your soul talk. And that's probably, it links to your instincts. It is, and normal people will say, hey, me, the instincts count.
I can't, yeah.
How did your instinct know? Said Samike as some more can control no chacho.
Yeah,
and when on cause Samike dream.
Yeah, and they will say BBC will say
BBC. So how does that happen?
I tell you, because say BBC catch him means nephew, man's nephew. Would you want to phone a pine where I say enemy nephew, BBC catch him means nephew.
A BDA I am share.
Yeah.
Or be had in a yamshina.
Yeah, no ejai.
No ejai. Because when you say we ignore several times
and it
happened.
We pay the price.
It's what one also new way of the communication to no and no. So obi had our voice.
Was it a voice there new?
But the unfortunate thing is that it gets to a point where you create the voice and personality attached to the voice. That is where it becomes a mental disorder.
They create
unknowingly. I can create a persona for myself that I talk to.
Is that not the alter ego thing?
No. Relax. I can create a persona for myself who will talk to me, but that is where it becomes a mental disorder. It is not real. You are creating it. It doesn't exist. You are creating it. That documentary you watch, the therapist was trying to present real against unreal.
Yeah.
Usually that's one of the ways we make you see the difference. Okay, what are you hearing? The person said what?
Yeah, I see. He see all classmates who we, but no one that. No, do they age?
No, don't talk about no one. That is what the person is saying. No, a classmate. I mean, what them. Then that is what you think is real. Now let me present the real to you.
Yeah.
Only back on AG.
Debbie.
Or Sanatadi.
Debbie. Oh, Sanatadi, yes.
Okay.
But on AG.
Also, on toilet that.
I know they were.
No. I'm asking random questions.
Yeah. Like that. That's what.
So those questions will bring the person's mind to.
Ampa.
Oh, okay.
The
guy never aged. When you need that.
When who's washroom that?
I know. If you are not equipped in the knowledge of these things, you maltreat the person, and even things about that. If I go to a Yabodam for school, it is not the same. Again, if you are not equipped in therapy like this, you will not know how to handle such people. That's what I say.
Yeah.
But letting your work professional is their job, and mostly they're able to control the environment for the people, and they come out good. My point is, let us not listen to all the excuses that are ascribed to side effects of medication. Take your medication. Full stop. If you feel there's a side effect, go to the doctor. He will change it. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that.
I think, sir, Ghana too, we haven't really embraced the therapist, psychologist concept.
Adame can I also say me, there were therapists.
Me see you will be back and not like how many
When was the last
Ghanaians
time you went to a therapist?
Me.
I want to be with a therapist even now.
When
was the last time you went?
Me could be that. I'll catch me there.
I got you say oh bother.
Like,
I'm not become messages maybe, but I'm not yet to ask.
Yeah, and see where the immediate Nana Yabrefo had to share her 2 cents on the Antina interview, and she thought it was unprofessional. See, Antina the open asem, like some of the things she does open. Name a couple of things away who on the interview showed a lot of unprofessionalism. I see there was an episode where Akwalabi a raping and any rapist in Abba bit now. Now Antina got emotional and told the girl that Shinasum in journalism, you don't let somebody assault somebody. I'm the voice why not?
Antina, I like a lot of things she does. I have my own issues, Makada. Say my shani programmer or him wama akodebi a yatono mona. That is very wrong.
When you're tentrine,
yatono mona, nyatentine nipa na oto mona ne si hobi. Na wama akola na hwe papa na nesu. That's wrong. That's abuse. Assault. Yes, the thing that the person did and accepted was wrong.
Because that's at that time, no, or you're helpless, yes. But set penny, sina hona crab.
Who penny mu katra kolano, who penny mu katra kolano say, Shinasum boneniso. That's wrong. That's not media work.
Yes, that's not media work.
A yaw we are fan kasasa. What I say, a yaw yan kasasa. That's not media work, yan tresa. And no more at radio so TV so a dear term no sumati of bentility me acquire bois quasia personal like personal. Now I found him out with Triso when it would Jimmy a boy nyasa now. No, very bad.
Yeah.
Very unethical.
Yeah, support you.
Very bad. I want to make it.
Okay.
Yeah, support the yeah, or fan the yere.
And then ma.
No, okay, I would say it is very wrong for me to say so funny. My men and man a bus studio. Or one man studio. They don't come to the studio just like that. They will come and see you first and tell you what the issue is.
Now, my catcher say, I say,
you can deal with it outside with that.
Yes, now what catcher me so, man.
John Dramani Mahama. Mimi Radio. It is my show.
So the production team should.
It is my.
All right, so Abna, this is it. You see, and Kwaku, I don't know if someone will monitor this antenna show now. Look, from my point of view, it is solving a lot of problems. Most of the people that come on the show are not really within the Kumasi enclave. Most of them are from outside.
Okay.
Excuse me to say, from maybe I'm over friends saying grassing.
Most of them are quite illiterate.
Most of them are very illiterate.
Yeah.
And omuni baby ombe kamasem. That is why it is difficult having that kind of show in Accra.
Obianko.
But your own difference, you know? No, so it is helping them to tell their stories. And I don't think say omuria no mo jane trasa.
Yeah,
they push on to help find solutions. I don't want us to be hypocritical. They push on to help find solutions. And most of the people that go on the show have got solutions to their problems. Yes, there can be excesses. Of course, she's a human being. She's got emotions. And why? a whole ya sapon yiri ese oba neat FM aba be ka ya sapon e say minti ade ne ye nya atwem sa ya sapon yiri oso oba neat FM aba be ka ya sapon asem ozi olamenti na esa
solving no back door
ola ko solving back me solving na yi
ozi side
ohune door we are in a content creation world now. Everybody needs content. And I realized that she had a lot of views on that particular day. A lot. But you can also say, oh, and I'm saying, yes, upon now what you're in, you control the conversation. That is your job as a journalist. You could have controlled it. But unfortunately, sometimes the emotion takes the best of her. But it should not be used to castigate and vituperate against her. Make her feel like, the papa bia.
She started with.
No, it's not Nanaya Senamike.
Okay.
What other people
are saying?
Some bankum they're saying about her. And I feel say it's not right. Yenim say, Adiana or bois, solve problems, people are getting solutions. They be a crowd was raising funds mango for.
Yeah.
What you say? So why? Just because we are sapon yiri unyesi watch a train and one cover police if one so answer mami penina sabi when you do say one cover police for answer so metras no interview. She came on her own volition. I'm sure say she might have done some background checks and realized are you sure you won't do this? And she didn't go alone. On any man and no more United Showbiz nanes akoy.
Your money on papa buy na.
Amwano.
So it means that is like
so you see
valid.
Now, the question you ask yourself is, Oba United, yes, upon by United Showbiz, you know, yeah, we saying about the marriage. I didn't know Quantina and I said, we could in marriage once a month. Yes, Antina Abudia. And I said, why bonny? How? Who thinks like that? And at the end of the day, we you know, one friend Tiwa. Did Tiwa not respond? Tiwa could have also said, and I me respond, I'm not interested. But she responded. At the end of the day, you've got some truth. Me Papa JY, Bishop, JY do. To even give us a clear explanation of what has gone on. Said, Nemano, Ekrano Sena, Unkofo, SND Sikama ya sapon. Musumi bia. Nemano for ni momo chepono. Ano mudi sikano. Even before they went to antenna, Tisikani CZ and Omoko antenna. So it makes you understand that, oh, so it is all about from a Japadia because Yadri say Papa new sebi Manusi Sumina, so Yadri will be wana. It's from the Japadia.
Yeah.
It is also giving clarity. They say Papa said hasn't he spoken? Yes, upon has spoken. I want a Bishop JY do sorry.
Oh, that
I played it. It was new, it was Sunday.
Okay.
So I say. So it means he's getting well. He has spoken his side. Nihirina spooky. And now we know who is telling it. We know I ain't saying no one so spooky. I know what's spooky.
They are all spooky.
They are all spooky. And now, don't we know who is lying?
Yes. Well, see, we have to listen to everybody. That is journalism.
That is journalism.
Yeah, you see, a friend people rejoined that. Where can there was it?
Exactly.
Bravo. My issue, I'm in a war.
No, let the issue be about this issue.
No, when him say on the story, we are on Feniagro.
Of course.
What you say?
Of course.
Make me feel say. Antina. Ehun say wenya big content.
It's a big content.
One manage so be ya, but I feel say na say or let it go. Baby na ya sapon yere edidi atem. Edidi ti wa atem ne sa no. Ehon na me feel say ke say antina enya control.
Catch any say like you can't say that on me.
Say onya control. Na wo hwe maame no na utie stories ankofo kana. Maame no is always sikanentina we na animo.
It is appearing as so.
Maame no bibia baby obehu say avenues obehu say sika bia ba no e ho no.
But where I am shocked for is when him say ukunu yare. Ya be man discuss on fansa ne ho yare. We see dan bi na dining way. Na dan no papa no we are dan no. Yeah, like that is the part. That was the part and I mean as I say. The pakoni.
And out here so for no betina. So for no betina need FM no okasa na. Asem kola ni nyina no. Everybody is stealing from the father for the mother.
Are you sure it is all going to their mother? Everybody is taking some for themselves.
No, and I'm going to say,
Okay, that is what it looks like.
Obi abe expert wom. Say instead of me be call mama me so me di me. How do you go and take your father's mumu number? Now mo me okay no. Mo hu say.
I'm not funny phone. Like me point is say there's a difference between scam and no. Ebi aye worry ye no. Yes save ya say your pension scam.
Exactly.
And I'm sure na me hu say we ya read this case na wuja ya. You be the enti na me tibi. Na me dey sort your home out cause ebi abi. But this is money that you could tell that through this man's merit, through his ejuma waye, through his body mbo, and nothing na ye this is cano. Abe manu.
You know what's funny?
So yes, you can watch our
ejuma no kwase no no kwan na ye you.
On this sister ya na ye. Kafra.
Ne man yi che.
Kafra.
Mami tiwa na ye ejuma ni nyina o. Oni mami tiwa o.
Yeah, ma ti tiwa ma kra egugu abroche kra to me say this guy some fan shop pay.
Exactly.
So why?
No, baby or dano kra, baby or dano. Se ma me
no etie
atem didie, ti we tie atem didie ni sa no man neglect papa na. Ken ko dru baby ebu. Ola o tie story no baby e free ati we rewura. Mpanimfo ne nkrofo a otwe omo.
Me back.
Otwe omo se mommo papa yi na nko dru baby eti. Na wo de wada na wo ho binoculars. Binoculars. Kesa wo hwemu. Enya hu se ahete pe ni wa yiwani. Enya hit obi a se ne no ka so ha han ni otumu se we mambofo apobo e wo nani so.
Now me the part that is shocking me is yes city one crap post this kind of by ko be to treasury bills and T bills egu say ebe yodi ama papa ni sika no abade bia.
Bishop listen, Bishop buy onu timi share that na office eti one of Father Kabri interview. Ade a okan ya wo kan say Vice President this can buy sebi obanya safo wanka say na yemfa nto ne yemfa hwe ho yare
na me no abon 20 years into mama half
ana me na me no wa ye adwuma tim
mama half na me na matena
ana say yen kokota asase na pa ko sidan o si Bishop si obisa say den na o hwa sika no mod pesa mode ye and o say ye di bi ko 80,000 ko to treasury bills not 20 no ye di ahwe no ho yare obawe ye di na
and as 80,000 be your till the day he dies
wo di enfan say or the akoto bank
every 3 months be obenya mpaso
wo di enfan say every month be obenya 100 cedis wo di enfan say every month be obenya
for life
100 cedis sikanin shi you
say
bi ba obetimi as ye ban say yare mu ye din na ye hia surgery
obeti akoyi
but wo ma wo no say amwanyina awie no ye baji sika no ne de akwa finish wo dan
dan ko enese on to asase ni bi nsi bi o wato asase ni bi esidan ni bi o just that on wie ye ena obi kan na wa hwa ma osie fifie wie a
na uti woman mutimi nya adwuma finish dan no man papa anya se nkwada o kwaku age mate
I know I've seen them time about United Showbiz let me produce my ground
jibie afomo mapa jimie hey education lack of knowledge power lack of knowledge na chese wo ya se awba no wo mpna wo ma na wo papa ja pade na odidi
nana kobo kai oto o man ka se nkra na ba be kwako akomo mami
nana kobo
alo
kamikia e papa no
say
any ode wa fichi ni wo echi wo hwe
afichi na ni remi
mika
mi ni wo matiko itimi
ona say ni pasa omu ye birthday ni masa me na your official blogger
sami ye nana kobo official
blogger onye
this is the GH hyper adane
Ghana's official blogger for
the video but the thing is that Nana Kobo according to Bishop Nana Kobo talk ma ya sapon niti wa say after the accident they say omunika and mind you the last time I offered ya niti wa bahan I don't know which year it was but he told us say the Ford pickup no use mami bi no, he had told me at a meeting before. Okay, he had told me at a meeting. I mean, yeah, before years ago when Afinana as a can wakoji. I don't want to go back to that one, but Osabe see so several times before he had an accident. Said, "Mami bi, I was sending you my buano." And I chair and said, "Uncle peke cow pe na unchiaka." Can any accident, so they don't have it. And Nana Kobo, Yamin Shrano, and so who said no, mo ko shows na mo be fa taxi ni any Uber ni de. It me talk a mamo. Mo fanya mo rounds.
Ma betam car no.
Na mo e mana ne mo ma me no masa ba betam car no. Asa de ko.
Enesa nyum ni yetu kwa mo ye backing vocalist.
Munye instrumentalist.
Munye instrumentalist. Munye backing vocalist. One ko proper ko ja who papa show yasi. Anyway, I bet after this they also come and see what they have to say. And
they have nothing to say.
Because right now they look very bad. They look very bad.
And beautiful line so.
Aye.
Beautiful line. I announce it when you are done. I know announce it for lines. Why not? It's here for them now. Sir, champion rolling no, my cancel no.
What cancel no?
You can't come late and think that.
They said a time you do time we are there over there.
You know, this is it. The house up of a house up on seven, and then they reading the no. Antina did no wrong. She did no mistake. She was just doing her job. Why won't you say no me patcho? Epone sondodo. Ye pa man for amomanum so amaye. Ubetimi akwa akonom so. Ye ha adwene say ntini wo mudodo. Ye kwan abefa so be in every no. And I want to so encourage Antina and say she should not let these things bring her down.
Yeah.
Because we have all been through it.
Yeah. Even at every point.
Me nearby and I have been through it.
On the grass only my brother.
Yes, she's been through it. I mean, everybody has been through it.
Yeah.
Look, media need be or Becca said here be and who is away in your and Obenya and connect to Wakonya so.
You think so?
Of course.
You think so?
Obenya and come netina Konya so.
And any media personality wishes
most of them.
Okay.
Hey, now when a issue I want 5K, 13K views are hey,
live
me pacho, yanum me modin. But yanum call channel back because any views normally call project you almost say they can bring more views. So Manti Nanka say o free ni station. No cost or pay station ako.
What's the amount for video?
Kumaso on so talk.
Yeah.
Shit. Then you from na nefe of Inshra. And at this style of program, I did the say I competition no. I could be war akuma. Yeah, Rastafari. You're really saying, oh, I love that woman. I don't know her name though.
And I don't know who you're
talking. I see snipers of the videos. Oh, Akuma FM. Oh, you go to me my pause no about you. But if you want to meet you, what is your mashi chair? Mami, Yami Shramoate, more ye juma, more buanipa, more pushy, and I'm more solve problems.
Yeah.
Yami Shramo, Mom, yes, our program no kumasin, Yamiya Mukese, no mama, kume more draw. No moon see a time for Casa.
But yen Tiobia no.
Sammy Berry Shamai. And
you know, and Nedju Media ID, whichever one you want to share your comments or your AE on. Obet me afre 0303 975487 0303 975487 and now 0302 243540 0302 243540.
That's right. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, sir. Pacho Dio.
Yeah, Kota.
Jose.
Yeah, from me, yeah, Kota.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Kusa. Me Pacho. Yeah, that's what for you. One open.
You have raised a number of issues, politics, entertainment, and all those you have done well. And I know also from me, I'm a thing in Gao at the capital so. Let me say, man of my idea because a young sell Papa Bayale, sell sort of over again on one, then it's become and now Ojin. And the other one to find like a prophet. They talk about what is happening in Kenya. The tax and you when the former president is going to win the election, but Obed because the country will think for 2 years. You sound like a prophet, but in all this, I think both the people who create the mess cannot get out of that mess. That's why some of us are saying the only neutral person who can rescue this country is not any other person like Alan Kojo Chinamantin.
Okay.
So Ghanaians are you people who campaign for Alan Chinamantin But when you campaign, you will stand tall because this will show us that you have the country.
Dinah Frimpong. Dinah Midasi. Yeah, me batch of from Kakrama me. Dinah say my men are made penny din. You see a friend or ni adezu another. Oh, Dinah being who dini bo. Or ni adezu or so some pa FM. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, ma'am. Me batch of yeah.
I am here with Cynthia. Hey, Abraham, where the English woman.
Hi.
Oh, go hi. I'm with Pastor. Hi, I can't say what you.
And you upsell.
I
want
you.
I can't
I understand the meaning of hi. I'm a tree. I want to speak to you.
Me batch of country.
You got me? I want to speak my own dialect. It's a saying.
Hey, you now swear, do you?
Namiadum. Abraham, where Mrs. What?
Mrs. Issa, thank you very much. What do you mean that?
There. I me found them there. I me found them there. Tea. Eddie tea. Me patching go fast some more me. I go fast some more. Meanwhile,
come on, someone.
I was some na yanko.
Yeah, can you say, Mamma, no, me or Baba, me tea, me put there and yet tea weapon here support because tea 1 year supported their business partner. But Mamma, no, say, oh, I am my minimum for baby, one way any brief fool, and found some from my way. You in Mammy fully be to test about 1 year crown and a papa, you wonder, how can my mother have such a character? Sabbe, mammy, no. On sin as well, did we go one thing now? I will got to train someone in the buy. I didn't know one thing because of police in Easy can know the money papi every month 10,000.
10,000.
What papa see cash and a person the phone, yeah, the name Coco Massimo to me, you feel bottom from airport, Sabi, Mr. Otini and Crawford one as the ticket and money they are Coco Massi. Ah. Almost sure Mutias pass on when you with his Sabi. And then, Mammy, no Mammy, no problem in yes, Mammy, so Mammy, tune the money for the hay. Moonshine, and when some papa yari, Mamma, yes, sir, or Pinko Trano, and I say, but oh, Mammy, no take today. Nanny, my opinion, I saw buy or no buy or so, or more forget some Mammy, no Mammy, no little, but just can't see that. Hey. And then, yes, I know me, Mr. Ibu, no, Nagana, where yes, I know. And some of them will cook pano. And no about our rear own. They be a coin about our rear. Now, some of bar. All right.
That's it.
You.
Yeah, me sure.
Yeah, that's
me sure. All right. Hello, good morning.
Hola, Michael.
Hey, Aquile Peace Town.
Hola, Michael.
Aquile Peace Town.
Hola, Michael.
Hola, Michael.
Aquile Yetio, hey, David.
Good morning to you all.
Good morning, sir.
I like to make your English.
Yeah, Tamuko, bra. You didn't cassa. Olani Betia. Yanko.
Yeah, the other intro. Antina program, Banco. And dress deep and water and the banana boca bottle and the banana into our boca. The other will do the end of our boca bottle on the point of brand quantity. But sometimes, if you be all one, yet the brew of any brew of the African because would have been the future that anybody you are solution on the road. What is passed order and everything possible. Sometimes it will be a beautiful videos. They into and I almost had them. What is this video or the support? If you deal for about money, that would be kind of real. I don't away. I used to be in our smart car, but on one I didn't buy it or that I say. I said, when you took me down office, we moved in here or penny so much to buy your juju was friends in now. Antina what let you are your man. As you saw the assembly telephone.
Okay.
And to send the Italian Katiwasi on man and the same. You are a book that will send it to Mammy, you know, and I think Usma corresponded now and an open now. Now, open the Tiwaka of
Uh-huh.
that's enough of you and the great.
Mm-hmm. Oh, send me catch up. Also credit, Hassan. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Ola Mikey.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Good morning.
About you want a minute?
Maybe I will show you to I say line and why she maybe the Ralph.
Ralph, patch me now. Afi Buboson Yango.
Mama Mika election once and son and become.
Oh, Debbie. Me perceive co election. Patch me what? Okay. Young Koso.
Okay, I will say Mammy no woman
Sir.
Back. But you see, like, because you're supposed to
over 40 years old.
Charlie, almost those days, no one, you know, almost Charlie. I said, like I said, we need to that. Charlie, serious power. But, Ola?
Yes, sir.
We see, we promise to be. And Mama winning by 2 years time, like I say, do get again about and say, and so what you be from can for that all the squad and so what you
yeah, me that's
it. So what's much your moon, I bet me by
yeah, me that's
winning your winning by I saw what I'm up to.
Yeah, that's Yamisha Ralph. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Now let's pick this last one. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning, Ola, Apomai.
Adumo, Nazwa.
Oh, Yamanado, me hoya.
The Pacho Dina and go, Adaruma.
Pacho Japanese, because I put my oil refinery.
Hey, and now oil refinery na koyi.
Ola, where do
you? Ever see you? Ever say I go? It's your job, I am go.
Ola, I want to say more media, Juma. Major Alpha, Metima can it pain say. Or my muha, we are judge for. Now we media, or money uncrophobia or mukuta or my way. It's through media. One was there. Ola war SCI. When the constitution needs me, my who can say. And Tiasia, and Yajumano. So, who bet my young settlements are, which me by media.
Menti wana si. Ose obi timi eden. Manti ase.
Yeah, your fan say antenna program now all year. One was say antenna ni wa ke bia tiwa ni kun sorry ya support ni kunu no e bi odbeko police station. At the end of the day police for no e be process e be court me boa. And now radio stations no or the buy. But bisa who say settlement area no radio station no. Say new constitution no more. And come move the cases be war na.
You have a point.
Yeah, because unum ebiana unum du boni sisi ana eba rather found.
That's correct.
And this me no be a business now ko buakam. No la de ba no it Mr. Cloud. And no it's your constitution no. Umum no bua o man no. And this program we no mo here obi nim. Unim say obi nim ko bubu hot FM. Na me wo hobby. Ye ko obi nim fie 4 times. And then na busia for kasa say me sofo ketwa allege say onu obi nim no one ne yere ketwa one ne yere da amanyin sa ba mu ma wa akwala enti obi nim mbra hotel from mbe yi no ho ano ye ko obi nim 4 times obi nim amba da ofantim ketechie e ka asesa wo mba dia e di program no ba so that day no obi nim di pinch ba e ko bubu hotel FM.
All right.
Enti obi a wuni obi wo ba dey to 50 per kwa na asem no e ba program so.
Okay.
Oh, Mr. Omami, 1 minute.
Me time as so Adaruma. Pacheme. Pacheme. Mr. Why? Pacheme. Mr. Pacheme. That's so what you must say.
I drink but you don't trust me.
Obi bomb me to say it messages be by Facebook to one kind back okra. Is that fin? Irade Pacheme what? Sublay was say Ola 80 years, not 71. Mami Dokono. Okay, Nat Kaklasi, Prophet, Wola. Prince, as if you are him for say, bro, you don't want peace, you want problems always. John Manson said, chia, we want cheddar. God's way Zida say good morning, bro. But Abna Moe is talking like someone who is facing problems in her marriage. Nana Kwajo say Olata Abna to leave her marriage for us. John Mensan say lazy Pekins fighting over property. Joyce Corty say Auntie Na says she told the woman we should speak it at back door, but the woman said no. Eja Bata Putin say discussing marital issues on air has not been the best. How many times have you heard the host of such programs discussing their own marital issues? Since Yasapon's marriage became a topic on Oiripa, it has caused more harm than good. This is from Eja Bata Putin. Raymond Andresola on more serious note, it is beginning to be irritating to be hearing these sexual immoralities on air. I thought they say our culture frowns on it, or our culture becomes active when it comes to LGBTQ. Samira Che, how are you? Thank you so much. She said the woman is on Sumpa. They didn't a man who bought that dinosaurs and their brain. Afrima was it in here, then go. Was it in here, Bonnie say?
Ohini Adazua.
Yes, sorry, I just wanted to appreciate you, but I didn't get your name. Fachem, why? All right, so Michael Pabina say, wow, you were being very educative this morning. Thank you. Okay, Laurie Lilai, I see you. Joyce Yauda Stella Kufaji say he's having an episode, I guess, on a funny face because it's getting out of hand. My yard, my kind. Abina the pa penny at the pa at Abina at the pa at our penny or London. Also, what you are saying now is very true. She pushed to have solutions for them, for especially the helpless ones. We say what you say about your ex defines who you are. This is very true. Ajua Ajubi Ete. Thank you, Ajua. Thank you, Kwakwe Sedu. Thank you, Sami K. Thank you, Frema Bankro and Nanaya Safo. Thank you to Muamuti Nyami Shramo. I'll try that more often. We'll open the phone lines so that you can also air your opinions. I think, Sammy, what do you think? I think that's cool, right? All right, me producer, I endorse it. Yako Peace 104.3 Nyako Akofe News. And I wish you a very good afternoon, and I pray you enjoy your lunch. I'm out.